G'day, g'day, comrade subscribers. I'm just having a quick break from the quantum, quantum. But yeah, there's certainly something. I have shot some video, but I might redo it. I was starting to get confused. But so 7 megahertz clock, and we've got the 3.5 megahertz clock here, so normal and inverted. So normal clock here, whereas the inverted one looks alright. The normal one looks shit. So I don't know if there's something wrong with this chip here, which is a 7474. I've got replacement, so I can replace it. And then the 7 megahertz signal, sorry, I should probably zoom in, goes to this up-down counter here, which generates the H0 to H3 signals, which then go into generate, well, the weight state, the weight signal. Anyway, so I thought I'd do something. This is something that's been kind of hanging for a while, because I never got around to fixing it. Don't think I got it working. So I thought I might have another crack at it. So I managed to get it open. I don't know if I managed to get it open. I must have. Maybe I didn't. So it's got a small, I think it's a 2.5 mil, isn't it? So I have made a power adapter, which is there 5 volts. But that might be for the Invicta 1000. So it does take 2 batteries, 3 volts. So I can hook something into that. So let me just try that, then we'll try pulling it apart again. Okay, so negative goes to here. Okay. And so does positive. I've got it set up for 3 volts. Okay, 3 volts turned on. And it does nothing. So it could be switched even, but it's not drawing any current. Okay, completely dead. Did I pull it apart last time? I can't remember. Let's see if we can pull it apart. I used to play this all the time. So I had a little, probably went over all this already, so I had a little book here so that you could keep track of your guesses. The things we used to do. So I think this is all just, I think it was actually made in the UK. I think somewhere down there. I think I've shown all this in the earlier parts. I won't go over it again. It does look like I have been in here. We've got some, hopefully, I have 2 packages arriving tomorrow. One from France and one from Slovakia. Okay. So why isn't this working? Oh, okay, it's the keyboard that's connected there. Definitely no user serviceable parts inside. Doesn't look like the keyboard's really meant to come out. And that's maybe where I got stuck last time. Alright, let me try and pull all this apart. Yeah, so it does kind of look like that the keyboard is kind of, yeah, fixed in place, not meant to come out. So it looks like it was pushed in, and then, yeah, that's it. So I don't know how good the plastic is, but I don't really want to break it. So what I might have to end up doing, I guess, is just, because it's not even powering on, so I might just desolder the keypad. Yeah, and that way I can fiddle around with this, try and figure out what it is doing. I think the desoldering is quite easy because it's only a single-sided board. So I've only got the solder on the one side to worry about. Oh, that's not going to focus now, is it? It's kind of... Now you're going to focus. No? No, you're not going to focus. Okay, whatever. Whatever. So, looks like I should be able to get the keyboard off okay. Ugh. I can't really see. I need new glasses. Alright. Hopefully that's just about done. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright. So it's a TMS 1070 NLH. So some sort of... Wow, it's not focusing. There we go. Okay. There we go. So I'll be a custom, I guess, little microcontroller. Well, it wasn't. They weren't called microcontrollers back then, were they? But small little CPU with ROM and RAM all on the one chip, I guess. Some sort of custom. So the first thing is to do, yep, okay. Does the switch work? So that's the power in there. Very dodgy. And then the switch, that's the switch up there. So, alright, let me do some testing. So, and we've got some markings down here. We've got VSS, VDD. What's a Mark II? Because we've got a vacuum fluorescent display, so we've got some negative voltages or something. We've got a transformer here for it. Something like that anyway. Oh, I think this is really neat. Quite neat. Okay, I'll probe around to see if I can find anything obvious. Right, we're back again. I have no idea how this is going to look when it's edited. So I just want to figure out what's wrong with this fellow. So this is the pinout. So I think, as I've already said, so this is a TMS 1070. TMS 1070. I've probably already shown this in an earlier part. So it's part of it's a TMS 1000 series, which is, so it's got a bit of ROM, bit of RAM. I think it's like 32 bytes of RAM, 128. I don't know how much ROM it's got, but this one can control VFD directly, so it's quite handy having it. So when I looked at it last time, it's got 2 oscillator inputs, and I couldn't see anything at all on them. So my assumption is that it's not oscillating. So where's the oscillating bit? I don't know. Does it involve a transistor and a capacitor? I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'll have to see where they're connected to. So let me have a look. Right. So it appears that it is. Oh, I always do this, don't I? I should get my poker first, and then I start recording. Okay, so oscillator 1 and 2 are connected to capacitor and resistor, which goes across to there, which goes across to another resistor there, another capacitor there. So this capacitor, this resistor, that resistor, and I think down to this transistor here. So I'm guessing that sort of circuit, I don't know, does some sort of resonance or something and provides an oscillator, perhaps. Let's just have another look. Now what is it? So battery is 3 volts in, so I'll supply 3 volts in and check on the oscilloscope. So excuse me, one of the great things about using a lab, or not lab, but bench power supply, is that you can actually see how much current's being drawn. So what's been puzzling me is that there's been no current being drawn. But when I look at it closely, I've taken the switch out, it does look like, so I think that's obviously, that's the middle position. So you can see here that this one here should be connected to this. This is the, I think, positive in. Yeah, I think that's the positive in. And actually this trace is kind of broken away. There is actually no continuity between here and there. So I think that's the issue, because there's absolutely no power being drawn. So there's got to be something getting drawn. So I reckon the issue is just at the power switch here for a start. That's kind of broken years ago. So this is the switch I've taken out. So it's kind of, you know, just I guess the trace is just broken off, because the switch works. There is continuity. So I reckon it could be as simple as that. So yeah, so I'll try and fix that up. Bit of a bodge. I don't know how closely we can see, but there we go. The 3 pins. Yeah, a bit of bodge on that left-hand pin, but I think that's the problem. That's when it's on. So there is continuity between the left and the middle pin when it's on. I think that's probably the problem. On the outside there, you've got the kind of tabs to hold it in place, but you know, it's a bit wobbly, maybe. So we'll see. I think that's what's caused the original problem. All right, let's give it a try. And let's get ready. So it's off, power on, and then power on. Hey, there we go. That was all that it was, just a dodgy switch. So this is where we've got the kind of the setting, I think. So three-digit number, and then that tells you how many you got right and how many you got wrong, something like that. All right, cool. I better get it put back together. Incidentally, what is the oscillator frequency? Let me just check quickly. Let's have a look. So pin 18, 19, both the same. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, so it's like negative. Okay, interesting. Have I got? Yeah, I've got ground on the ground. But sawtooth pattern, okay. Frequency 286 kilohertz. Cool. Oh, what have I done? I messed it up. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. All right, try that again. Okay. So let's just move that up. Cool bananas. All right. Cool. All right. So it's working. It was working. All right. Just powered it on and off. There we go. All right. Let's put it back together and try it out. So yeah, it's drawing 120 milliamps at 3 volts when it's working or quiescent. Almost there. Probably the fiddliest part is getting the power supply back in. So what I've done is I've just used one of these jumper cables so you can actually unplug it from the board here. So I've got to just make sure it's all in. Okay, switches in. And I think it all just all clips back together, I believe. I think that was it, wasn't it? Just the back plate goes on. Hopefully it all fits. Just a little post there, so I've got to line that up. Got to be careful because there is a ceramic capacitor there. So if you fold it this way, you're going to block the hole. So you've got to make sure you fold it the other way or flatten it down. Hopefully that all goes back together like so. Done. Now I just need to print out the instructions. We'll find the instructions and print them out to remember how to use it. So I've got a 2.1 mil. There we go. Still working. Off, on, cool. So we've got set, try, fail, and clear. All right, let me go get some instructions. and we'll give it a try. Okay, how's this? Turn it on. Is that okay to see? I've got the light. I think maybe that's a bit better, isn't it? The thing that used to amuse us kids in the 70s. Kids of the 70s. Things that anyway, so the idea is that you can have up to a 6-digit number. So at the moment we've got 3-digit number that we need to guess, like 123 or 592 or something like that. And then we've got on the left here we've got 2 numbers. First number is the number of digits we get right in the correct order, and the right hand one is the number of digits we got right but in the wrong order. So say the number is 123 and we type in 132, then the number 1 is in the right order, so we'll get a 1 there, and then the 2 and the 3 are correct but they're in the wrong order, so we should get a 2 there, so we should get a 1, 2. So it means we've got the 3 digits, but then we just need to figure out which one is which. And anyway, so that's where the little booklet comes into play. So I actually had a quick look. I couldn't find the instructions online. Admittedly, I only looked for about 2 minutes, but I did sell. Someone is selling a new inbox. Well, I don't know if it's new inbox, but it looks pretty new. New version of this, $80 on eBay. So it comes with the book and the guest sheet and stuff like that. So I'm just going to keep I'm just going to use this as a little guest sheet here. Make a bit of space. Okay. Yeah. So that's, I guess the set button is if you want to. I think if you want to do 2-player, so you can set a number and then give it to your friend to try and guess the number. Hours of fun. Hours of fun. So we've got set, try, fail. I'm not sure what fail does, and then clear. So I think you can also, like, obviously maybe if you do a 5 set. Of course, I don't know even if these numbers work. All the keys work. All right. So let's power off. Let's power on. Okay. So let's just try 1, 1, 1. Then we go try. Okay. So I got none right. So 2, 2, 2. Try. Oh, cool. It tells you how long. Okay. I just accidentally pressed try twice. So it tells you how many tries you've had and how long you've taken. Okay. Let's try 3, 3, 3. Try. Oh, so we've got 1 right in the right order. So 3, 3, 3. So we've got 1, 0. So let's try 3, 4, 5. Try. Okay, so we've got 2 right now, but they're in the wrong order. So that first 3 was wrong. Well, we've got 0, 2. And the 4 or the 5 might be right. So let's try 4, 3, 6. Try. Okay. 4, 3, 6. We've got 0, 1. Okay, so we've still got the 3. Okay, so the 3 is still correct, but it's in the wrong order. And the 4 was wrong, so it means probably it was the 5. And the 6 is wrong, so it's got a 3, a 5, and 7, 8, or a 9. So let's try. So we'll put a 3 on the end. 3 on the end. We'll stick so you had a 5 on the end. So let's put a 5 in the middle, and let's do a 7. So 7, 5, 3. 7. Yep. 5, 3. Try. Okay. So we should have the 5 and the 3 are correct. So we've got 2, 0. So 5 and 3 are correct. So let's try the 8. So let's try 8, 5, 3. 8, 5, 3. Try. Okay. 2, 0. So 9, 5, 3. Well, I haven't tried 0 actually, have I? What's it? 9, 5, 3. Try. Whoop. Damn it. I pressed the try button. What did it say? I think it said 2. Let's just do it one more time. So we'll take this try off, shall we? 9, 5, 3. Try. Well, if it was right, it would have told us. Yep, so 2, 0. So maybe 053 then. Must be 053. 053. Or, okay, 05320. Oh. Okay. Let's go back to the start. 153. Okay. 253. Okay. 353. 353. Okay. 453. Ah, that was wrong. 453. 2, right? Okay. 5. Ah. Oh. 553. Oh, okay. I didn't think of that. 553. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. 553. You can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. Wow. So there we go. 5. Okay. All right. So when we did the initial. All right. Do we get to see how long it took us? There we go. 3 minutes 49 and 16 tries. Although I had to do one try again, so 15 tries. So it looks like when we did. So we did. Okay, we started off. We didn't even do 0, 0. Anyway, so we did 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. So 3, 3, 3. We got one right in the right order. Obviously, one of them. So then we tried 3, 4, 5. So we know that the 3 was in the wrong place, and then either the 4 or the 5 were right. But of course, it doesn't tell us that. We don't realise that there's actually 2 5s. Anyway, so we tried 4, 3, 6. So again, we've got 0, 1. So it means that the 3 is in the wrong place, and obviously it was the 5 because we've lost one. So it wasn't the 4, it was the 5. So we know it's 3 and 5. So then we move the 3 down to the end. So we try 7, 5, 3. So we've got 2 in the right place. So we know that, okay, it's going to be 5, 3 something. So 8, 5, 3, 9, 5, 3, 0, 5, 3. Of course, I didn't think of 5, 5, 3. So there we go. So there we go. That was Supersonic Electronic Mastermind from Invicta Games. So it's, I don't know, it's neat. Kind of like, well, it's not kind of like Sudoku, but it's kind of one of these brain things, isn't it? So I need to look up the instructions because if I go clear, okay, clear, all right, set. Oh, okay. Keep pressing set to increase the numbers, so a number of digits, so up to 6 digits. And then error, okay, too many. All right, so that's 5 digits. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we got one right. 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. So you can see hours of fun. All right, there we go. So hopefully that was of some interest. Yeah, it's it's pretty light. Let me just turn it off. Yeah, so it's just a 2.1 mil, 3 volts adapter there. So there we go. Where's the case? Where did I put the case? Let me grab the case. Here's the case. So you've got your little pencil, and then this is where you got your little try sheets that I was just doing like that. So take it away with you long car trips and keep you amused. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that was of some interest. This has been kind of niggling me because I did a part 1 video and it wasn't working. So I just wanted to get it working. It's just as simple as mechanical, well, not mechanical failure on the switch, but the switch had caused a crack because of the wobbling over the years. There we go. Bye for now.